Okay, welcome. This is group 9. This is our presentation for lab 4. Here I am Varia. We have Ricardo and Melanie. Fernando could not join us today, but he did make his recording earlier, and that will be presented at the end of our presentation. Um, Ricardo,
Yeah.
we need the sharing screen.
Done.
Okay, here we go. So for the introduction, camera, also known as RGB camera, has a sensor that is composed of very tiny light-sensitive cells that can measure the amount of light that falls on them to capture the images. Then, these photons are sorted out by their wavelengths. Also, the term RGB refers to the color model in which the red, green, and blue primary colors of light are added to create different colors that we perceive. For this lab, it is important to know that since we want to be able to measure the heart rate of the member in the video, there's a lot of absorption of green color in hemoglobin. Concepts that help understand this lab are plethysmography and pulse oximetry. Pulse oximetry is the measure of the oxygen saturation level of the blood. Plethysmography is the process where the changes in volume in different areas of the body can be measured. Materials. For this lab, the materials we will need are Arduino, breadboard, a computer with MATLAB access with the image acquisition toolbox, a webcam, LED diode, jumper wires, and resistors.
Okay, so the lab 4 task and methods. In this lab, we will be creating a relationship between the webcam on the computer and the data collected using MATLAB. We will be taking a video and obtaining the heart rate of the individual that is present in the video. First, what we did was we set up the breadboard for the LED circuit. Then the circuit is composed of 2 LEDs, 2 resistors, and an Arduino Leonardo. Using the commands get snapshot, video writer, and write video, we were able to compose a code that captured the video for our member. Then after the recording, after recording the finger in 100 frames, we made sure to plot the intensity versus the frames for each color channel. Counting the peaks of each channel's plot, we multiplied those values by the 10 seconds of the video, and this gave us the beats per second. Lastly, we were able to multiply those values times the 60 seconds to obtain the beats per minute.
So the results and the discussion as well. In this lab, we pose to be more of a challenge compared to the others yet. We had slight technical issues being able to record the video from the PC webcam we were using, as well as getting the green spectrum code and formulating the heartbeats plot. Our results depict the 15 peaks and that are shown as 1.5 peaks per second, and with each color's wavelength frequency locked for every plot. And here you can see an image of the plot that we obtained. Lastly, in conclusion, this lab procedure applied the concepts of basic cardiology and light sensing via RGB spectrum of a webcam to measure the heart rate of a person. Therefore, we had a chance to practice the theory we had learned in previous biology courses, as well as build upon previous knowledge on MATLAB as well. We successfully developed a sensor and captured a linear heart rate graph and showcased the BPM in the form of peaks in the graph. Lastly, amidst the difficulty and extensive research, the goal of understanding the sensors via the Arduino board and MATLAB was fulfilled by being faithful to the dynamics of the heart in our results. And after this, Fernando will present the code of the lab. Thank you.
Hello, this is the lab 4 code. So the first part is where we define the computer webcam. Second part is where we turn on the LED with the Arduino, and this is the code to turn off the Arduino as well. This is the video properties. So we can show all the properties of the videos, how many frames, how many seconds, with this code here. The third part is the creation of the video. So we call the video, we define the name, we create the video with 100 frames, so it means 10 frames per second, which makes a 10 seconds videos. And the last part is when we will split the channels, the green, red, and blue channel of the video frame by frame, and we plot the channels, the green channel, the red channel, the blue channel. This is the plot. So the red's the red channel, the green channel, the blue is the blue channel. And from here, we'll make the count of the peaks, and we define the bit height.